Gaza becomes a strip in 1948 with the creation of the State of Israel. 750,000 people are driven from their homes in what Palestinians call the Nakba, or catastrophe. Close to a third of refugees end up in Gaza. In 1967, Gaza and the West Bank are occupied by the Israelis. After the Israelis withdraw settlements from Gaza in 2005, Hamas wins elections throughout the occupied territories. It advocates resistance to Israeli occupation and is proscribed as a terrorist organization in the West. When it takes control of Gaza in 2007, Israel imposes a blockade. In the years that follow, it carries out a number of attacks on Gaza, citing security requirements. Thousands of Palestinians are killed.
Allahu
1,200 Hamas fighters storm through the fence separating the Gaza Strip from Israel.
The main goal was to bring the Palestinian cause on the table and to oblige all the politicians in the region and outside the region that no one can bypass the Palestinian, no one can overcome the Palestinian cause, and without solving this, no one can enjoy security or stability.
More than 1,000 Israelis are killed. More than 250 hostages are taken.
The impact of October 7 is immense. It's a society in complete trauma. We could never, in our worst nightmare, think that October 7 would happen.
The aura of Israeli invincibility disappeared on the 7th of October last year.
Israel has survived because neighbors have always believed that Israel was omnipotent, a country that cannot be defeated militarily. And then over a couple of hours, all of this fell apart. Immediately became clear to most Israelis they're not secure and the enemies around it are not deterred.
This is what Israel is desperately now trying to restore, the strategic posture of deterrence to make themselves feel safe.
And I think from the beginning it was obviously that in order to restore deterrence, it will respond disproportionately. But we can't escape that there was a strong element of avenging and revenging.
אנחנו מטילים מצור מוחלט על העיר עזה. אין חשמל, אין מזון, אין מים, אין דלק. הכל סגור. אנחנו נלחמים בחיות אדם ואנחנו נוהגים בהתאם.
This investigation assembles evidence of war crimes committed during the year-long Israeli assault on the Gaza Strip and of complicity in those crimes. The evidence includes the voices of those who ordered the assault.
נכה בהם עד חורמה וננקום בעוצמה על היום השחור הזה שהם הוללו למדינת ישראל ולאזרחיה.
Those who supported it, those who enabled it.
The United States stands with Israel. We will not ever fail to have their back.
Those who endured it.
We are attacked by Israel army at the hospital.
And above all, those who inflicted it. Al Jazeera's investigative unit has compiled a database of over 2,500 social media accounts containing photos and videos placed online by Israeli soldiers.
It is a treasure trove which you very seldom come across. So to have that is something which I think prosecutors will be licking their lips at.
Do you know anything about that? What can you report at this stage? All right. Yumna, please take cover.
We knew that this, or the retaliation, is going to be so much bigger than before.
This is a missile attack on Palestine Tower, right in the middle of Gaza City.
Yumna, take a moment to breathe.
But we didn't expect it.
Take a moment to breathe.
In no means to be what it has turned out to be. The fact that there are Israeli captives in the Strip, wouldn't that be a red line for Israel, that it would be afraid for its captives? Even if Israel wanted to cross these red lines, we thought for sure that the world would stand and say no.
You wake up every morning thinking that this would be actually your last day. You know you might be next. There have been journalists and human rights workers who have been directly killed during the previous attacks. But this war, it was more like systematic attacks, systematic targeting of civilians, of journalists, of human rights workers. So it's been a struggle since the beginning of this war, realizing that what you're doing is actually not only risking your own life, but the life of your family, the lives of those taking shelter with you, everyone who you could be around.
كان تم استهداف بيوت حوالينا بدون سابق إنذار، كانت تم قصفها فوق رؤوس ساكنيها. أنا رب الأسرة إنه أكون أنا اللي قدر الإمكان كنت أحاول إنه أتظاهر بالشجاعة والخوف، إنه ما فيش خوف وهذه الأشياء عادية وبعيدة عنا. لكن المشكلة إنه كانت تنهال علينا، على البيت وعلى الشبابيك وعلى كذا، تكسر الزجاج والقذائف تدخل البيت والشظايا.
So many times when I went after a bombing that just happened, I literally felt like I was standing over a mass grave, but not just a grave of people who were dead, but people who are alive and they're stuck there.
وقف لي شغل شوي، ابعد من ورايا، ابعد من ورايا بسرعة، ابعد من ورايا. ظهر يا شباب، يا الله ظهر.
You may be strong enough on your own to defend yourself, but as long as America exists, you will never ever have to. We will always be there by your side.